Wins are hard to come by in a college football season, and they should be cherished and prized, particularly when you get win number 6 and become bowl eligible. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mustangs offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those.
On the sweet spin, and he's free. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This is a very well-executed play, but I love the individual effort by the receiver out in space. He was able to make a guy miss and then advance the football.
Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of...
Breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Spin, still running. Speeding down the left side. He's at the touchdown, SMU. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Makes it past the marker. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Washington. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Finds his man. It's Washington. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Play of the period, 1st down here. That's caught. It's Singleton. There he goes. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. The Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. On the move. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gets open down the middle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target over the middle. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Washington. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Soft spot in the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Turbin. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking to get it in. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The option look. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And they run the option, and that had no chance. And the QB, you could tell something was a little bit messed up, and he starts to run. It goes nowhere. Defense swarms him. That is the play that we don't want to run again.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Florida State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Doak Campbell Stadium, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Makes the grab. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Dead center perfect. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Off play action on first down. Bringing the heat. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Mustangs will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Handoff from the gun. Finds a little space. Turning it on. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they closed it going up top for the final few inches and the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Pressure coming. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Breaks into the open. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We've talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires toward the target. It's caught. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to the ground. Spinderella. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And the Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Mustangs. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ballgame.
And they did tack on the extra point. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's reeled in. It's Turbin. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Turbin. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Stop is made at the 22, a 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Of 10. And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to pass. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Finds his man. It's Harvey. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Harvey. Oh, he's got some space. Kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, SMU! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Washington. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to change this route. The short hands. It's Turbin. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They're working that left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in, I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Takes the easy one to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the backfield, he's open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Mustangs have this offense rolling. From the gun, the ground game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Mustangs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Touchdown Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Washington. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Lining up from the 34 on first down. To the air on first down. Pulls it in, it's Turbin. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Washington. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Got out of trouble and throws. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. One more play to pad the stats. Throws to the wideout. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.